welcome back to lesson 9, and we're going to be working this week with concert A flat.
Down, touch the ground, it puts me in the mood. Up, down, touch the ground, in the mood.
So turn to 171 in the back of your books for your scale and enjoy going up and down. At the beginning of the week, yes, you may use the music, and by the end of the week I would like you to do it from memory, and we would also like you to do it quickly. Then down to 172 with the etude, and we're going to enjoy the 2-note slurs from big to little. Then turning back to 157, and you'll find a chorale in concert A flat. Now, a good idea to play this with the backing track so that you can enjoy where your harmonies will work in with the rest of the ensemble. Figure out which notes need to come to the front. And so that is our warm-up for this week. So continuing our work in essential elements, last week you'll remember that we were working with chromatic exercises back on page 22, I think. And so now we're going to continue on 111, and it's the Turkish March written by Ludwig Beethoven. And we have a quick look at our stars. We have S, sharps and flats. Some people do, some people don't. T, tempo. It says allegretto. Remember, that means rather fast. And we have 2 beats in the bar. And A, accidentals. No. Rhythms. I can see some bananas and a whole pile of mangoes. And S, signs. So we have mezzo forte. We have some slurs. We have some breath marks. Now this one, you might wonder what the tempo will be, being rather fast. And because it's a march, we want to be able to move to it. Do da 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 do da dum ba ba da 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 dee dum da dee dum da da dee da 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 dum dum da dum. Enjoy the slurs. That'll be the bit that you will need to practice. And have your 8th notes detached, semi-detached. All right, moving down the page, and it's 112, the Overlander, and it's an Australian folk tune. And we have an anacrusis. We're in the same key that we were for the Turkish March. Do da 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 dum da. Breathe, slur and tongue, 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 tongue. So we've got that dotted quarter note and 8th note, which we know is fresh fruit. Mango, fresh fruit, plum, plum, yum. Mango, fresh fruit, plum, 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 yum. And so it goes on. And so we'd like it to move along. You don't want it to be too slow. The Overlander. Number 113, the staccato study. This song is going to be using some of our skills that we've worked on from last week. So let's look at our stars. S. Sharps and flats in the key signature. We are in a different key. We are in concert. So we are in concert F to start with. You'll notice on the second line there's been a key change. And so we're going to change our key and become concert B flat. That'll happen at the end of the line. So that is S. So our sharps and flats in our key signatures. T, time. We're in 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And tempo, moderato. So how about that tempo? Maybe a bit slower. A, accidentals. You'll see in bar 3 there is some sharps and some flats and some naturals and they're going to be chromatic, so no need to worry about those. We've learned them so well from last week, and you know all those different fingerings. They've even told you that some of them are enharmonic, so you know that they're going to sound the same but look different. S-T-A, rhythm. Our first fruit off the rank is a pineapple. Pineapple, mango, mango, pineapple, mango, 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 plum, mango, plum. And then we go to the second line and we're in a different key, but I think it is the same pattern. Pineapple, mango, mango, pineapple, mango, mango. But on the top one it gets louder, and on the second line it gets softer. So enjoy playing that staccato study. Do you remember the word that we use for study, an instrumental study? It was etude. So they could have called it an etude. And that would be fun. 113, the staccato study. Our next song is Yankee Doodle Dandy by George Cohen. This song has some fabulous rhythms in it. The notes aren't so hard, but we've been working on these syncopations and the lead-ins. You'll see at the end of the first line that you have a single eighth note, and you're going to need to make sure we put that just the right spot and then emphasize the first note of the second line so that we have the pulse in the right spot. I'm going to clap the rhythms with you from the beginning, but first let's isolate. Now let's find it. Line 2, bar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And these are syncopated ones, so it's where the forte is. Yankee Doodle Dandy, you might like to clap along. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 and 1 and 2 and hold. 1, 2 and 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1, rest. 1, 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, last line. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2. Oh, da, 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 da. Enjoy that. We love Yankee Doodle. And now we're on page 24 and we're looking at triplets. And in the yellow box on the top it says a triplet is a group of 3 notes played in a space of 2. You can get them as eighth notes, you can get them as quarter notes, and you can even get them as half notes. So in this exercise they're looking at them as eighth notes, and so the 3 notes are going to fit in to where 2 would normally be, 2 eighth notes, and so that's 1 count. They've got us counting it as triplet. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet. When doing fruit, I usually do kiwi fruit, or our friend Carol, who is an expert counter, likes to do strawberries.
Make sure you're tapping your foot so that you can really feel the pulse with your body, and you know that you need to get 3 beats in before the next foot tap, or you have 3 notes that you have to make before the next beat starts when you have a triplet. So here we go. Take a deep breath. 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4.
So rhythm rap, 1, 2, 3 triplet 4, 1, 2 triplet 3, 4. And it continues on. Now, if you don't feel that you have a steady pulse, I would recommend that you use a metronome and probably start about 80. You might be able to get it faster. 117, 3 to get ready. Now this one is using the same rhythms that we've just clapped up the top. So once you're comfortable with that, you can move on to the notes. You'll probably look at it and go, now that looks like a scale. And you're probably very true. So it's going to be concert. So our notes are going to be straightforward. Plum, plum, kiwi fruit, plum, plum, kiwi fruit, yum. It could work with the other rhythms. Plum, plum, 3 triplet, plum. Plum, plum, 3 triplet, plum, plum, 3 triplet. No, it's a 2 triplet. Oh, how dreadful it. Plum, plum, strawberry, plum, plum, strawberry, yum. And so it goes on. So that is 3 to get ready. 118 is the triplet study. And we will find in this one some interesting triplets. They've pointed out as well at the end of bar 3 that you have an enharmonic. Alright, so you'll have it there and you'll go, yeah, I know that note, easy as. Alright, so when you're doing your stars, when you get to your accidentals, that will be there. And they've also pointed out in the second last bar that you have some 8th notes that are not triplets. So that bar will go. That's the last 2. Plum, plum, mango, mango, plum, kiwi fruit, yum. Triplet study, 118. Moving down the page, it's 119, The March from the Nutcracker by Tchaikovsky. As you can see, this is going to, when you get to the second line, you can see line A and line B. You could play both, all right? And with the backing track, of course, you can choose one or the other and enjoy the harmonies. And so we're going to think as a march. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh, it's in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A. Accidentals. No. Yay. Rhythms. Look at that. We've got some triplets and some ta-das in the second line. Da, 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 da. So, clapping the first bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Onto the second line. Da, 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 da. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And signs. So we look at our dynamic marking. Mezzo forte to start with. Moving on to the second line. Mezzo piano, so the volume is down without getting slower. Then we're getting louder. Second last bar, mezzo forte with a crescendo. Forte for the last bar. And then a nice big accent at the end. So that's the March of the Nutcracker. That'll be great.